Turn that down a little bit. All right. That's off center. Okay. Man, I can't wait to summon for this Fire Benimaru, right? I'm so glad the game told us about it. Apparently, because, you know, according to the game, he's not coming. Let's see. Asylum, hello, on both sides. Doro, what's goody? I was up till like 4:30 last night, because I was out with friends until 2, and then I took a shower, and then by the time that was all done, daylight savings time hits, and it was magically 3 o'clock. And then... then I was like, I'm already awake, and the skill preview was coming like in 30 minutes or so at that point, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay up and do it. So that's why the skill preview video went out pretty much immediately, and then I went to bed, and I didn't wake up until like 11:30. Wasn't the stream scheduled 1 hour later? Yeah. Daylight savings time, Benda. Everything gets pushed back. I don't know why daylight savings time is so difficult to comprehend. Like, not just to you, Benda, but like there are people in the Discord that are like, what is going on? What? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, guys, move everything you've ever known. Move it forward an hour. If it was at 6, now it's at 7. If it was at 5, it's now at 6. And it's like, it astounds me. It's not a new concept by any means. Like, it's not like daylight savings time just magically appeared in the world last year. You had it marked for 10:45 EST? Yeah. Oh, 10:45? Oh, it does say that. 7:40. Alright, well, let's edit that. Why? I know I selected 6:45 for this, but yes, now I see it says 7:45 here. Well, that's odd. Details. Customization. Okay, well, we're live. Oh, you know what? I did notice that when I was trying to do the video for this morning. It kept pushing me an hour. It should go off local time, and I've never had this happen before. No, I can do time, because it definitely lists out, like, in 5-minute blocks when you want to schedule something. So it's like, I want to schedule on Monday, March 11th at 2 in the morning, or 2:05, or 2:10. It's like, it goes by very small increments, so it's very obviously able to be chosen. I want to schedule something at this specific time. That's weird. Here, I'll show you guys, actually. Content. Alright, so here's the videos, right? I've got an informational video and the first anniversary Rimuru skill fusion loaded up, right? So let's go ahead and click in this. And I want visibility, so I want to schedule it for tomorrow at 6 in the morning? Yeah. Time zone. Default set to local time zone, GMT 7. Alright, so schedule. So this says March 11th at 6 a.m. Let's see what it actually says. This is scheduled for 6 a.m. As I wanted it to be. That's what I chose for this stream. I chose 6:45 for this stream. I don't know why that didn't work. Alright, well, I'm gonna make it private. Because that video's not ready. Alright, what time is it? It is 6:51. Alright, well I can't do anything about it anymore, because we're live. Edit. Right? Gaming, thumbnail, audience. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Well, I don't know. We're live now, though. The banner drops in 8 minutes. Danver. Sub. Oh, it's each... Okay, from Discord. I got Trainee the Protection Unit. Congratulations. You'll never use her again. Vane, hello. Daylight savings time is still stupid in the 21st century. You're kidding? No, I'm... No one listens to me. When I do the video on Should You Summon, I tell people that she's only going to be useful for this month, and then she's not really going to be useful any other time, because follow-up attacks and the extra alt gauge, like, it's not really good for anything outside of this month, because I'm not using Trainee to do big-time nuking damage in, like, Jubilee 3 months from now on a normal battle stage. I'm using somebody else. I'm going to use anybody else, because follow-up attacks don't matter in Jubilee stages, except for the meta that it's actually in, because you're never going to see the follow-up, because all you need to do is nuke once. You've been using it for the past 4 hours. Well, great. You're going to use her for the next 18 days, right? Because that, you know, the meta switches over on the 28th, and then a new protector will come out, and maybe they won't be so niche, and so restricted, and so kind of wonky, which is why I told people it's a good month to skip. The team is not very good. Shuna is okay. Trainee is okay. Okay is not what you want to summon on this close to the half anniversary, which is literally a month and a half away, because the game is not really friendly in their free-to-play currency department. And I get if you want to summon, because you got that itch, and gacha players don't have any self-control. But at the same time, it's like, if you know the game is really bad at giving you free-to-play currency, and you're made to understand that this current meta is meh, it's like, do you really want to spend your hard-earned currency on meh units, or do you want to wait for, like, the half anniversaries, which always have pretty good units, right? EX Guy, still one of the best units in the game, almost came out a year ago. I guarantee you, this new trainee will never see the light of day outside of this month. You got Shuna from the ticket pull today. For some reason, I was kind of expecting that to happen. Well, congrats. I mean, it's always good if you can pull the new units on free tickets, right? And that's what is nice, is because somewhere out there, someone's going to pull the new units on free stuff. It might not be you, but it'll be somebody. Alright, 5 minutes to go. I totally forgot to parallel process the event today, and I had to stop because I needed to do the weekend bingo missions, because honestly, Slime's been a little down right now. Like, the Overlord collab kind of sucked the life out of a lot of people. I'd totally get it, understandable. And they follow up with this pretty meh meta, and I've just been unmotivated to do a lot in the game, except the basic stuff. Like, I finally beat Persona 3, so now I'm going back through for the 100% run. I'm playing Helldivers. And I'm just kind of... I'm started my model again, or one of them. One of 3. So it's like, I'm doing everything but playing Slime. And it's... They don't really drop anything for this month either. So it's like, there's nothing to do. Even if I wanted to. Alright, 4 minutes. I can save more, but IDK if I get the pity for Annie. Well, there's always Daddy's credit card that can save you from that problem. They're saving the best for Season 3. That's what I'm thinking. They came off of, what, 5 months of second anniversary hype shenanigans. You know, they gave us one of the best teams in the game that no one gave a shit about because it was Idolmaster units, and they knew no one gave a shit about it, so they had to make them very overpowered, which, to be fair, they did, but they're also never coming back. So if you weren't playing or you didn't summon, well, you're SOL on that. They're still continually trying to nerf Vengeance into the ground to make it not good, but it's still good. The beatdown right now, you can easily clear it, as I've proven in a previous video. Vengeance is still top team in the game. And then we got Overlord. And we got New Year's Blessing, which, to be fair, is really good for Valor Cup. Continuously. Pretty much forever. So I really hope that the fire DPS for this meta, whenever they fucking drop, is good enough to replace Summer Millum. Because Summer Millum is, 9 months old, give or take. And she is bound to be power crept out, eventually. I really wish I could change the 745 thing. I don't know if I can actually do that. Let me go back to the studio. Content, live. Visibility. Let's try and edit this. Customization. Well, no, I can't change it anymore because we're live now. All right, whatever. People will see it eventually. Yeah, whatever. April will be a Season 3 meta. The last half of April. The part 1 of the half anniversary will be Season 3 related. But the first part of Season 1, or first part of April's meta, will probably not be. Or, yeah, because it'll actually technically be released late March. What's Watermillum trait? Which Watermillum? You're gonna have to be a little more specific. There's a few Millums in here, and there's a few water ones. Joker, G-Man really put me in the hospital? Really? So that was... I thought your appointment wasn't until tomorrow. EX? This EX Watermelon? I believe it's alt gauge for the first couple turns. Yeah, alt gauge by 7 up to 11% for the first 3 turns of the fight. Alright. Less than a minute to go. Make a boss immune to Vengeance counterattack? I mean, yeah, they could. They kind of did that last time by just sealing the body spirit skills. Alright. Is Benimaru here? Sure doesn't look like it. Oh, but he is. Benimaru sure is here, but the game doesn't tell me he is. Alright, some intern is really fucked up. Okay, well... It is what it is. I guess we'll figure out... Let's see. Does he actually have news? No. He doesn't... You can't even check his recruit. We don't know what he does. Oh, that's hilarious, actually. Alright, so everything else came out too, right? So, yeah, Kaijin's here. The Predator Battle's here. So everything that was in the JP preview is here. It's just that we don't have a preview or any announcements. So, if nobody told you... and you just went in the game and been like, oh, okay, no preview, then you wouldn't have known. Nobody would have known. I don't really care about restarting. We're here to summon. And we'll figure out what he does when we get him, I guess. Let's pick up that Koban really fast. Alright, so we got one free... I don't think there's going to be any multis in here for him, right? No, they just added in the normal stuff. Is there a Twitter campaign for him? One orange and one green to blue, 25 points, protection gauge. They made him an orb changer, huh? Can I check it? Wait, I can check his details here? Oh, okay, there we go. I didn't know that we could do that, actually. All blue gauges up by 25%. Which will go up higher, actually, because that's level 1. What's his actual trait? Skill points. Valor trait. Oh, nerfs alt gauge. I mean, that's not bad for defense teams. There is a campaign, is there? Alright, let's see. Okay. Translate. 10 scout tickets for everyone. These look like basic tickets, though. Let's just confirm that really fast. Yeah, I think those are bitch tickets. So, alright, well, we'll keep that in mind, I guess. Okay. Well, I mean, he's okay. This gauge increase is interesting. And then this skill is literally just like a budget Fount of Wisdom Rimuru? It's not bad. It's much cheaper. But he doesn't have that seal that I wanted him to have. Alright, let's just jump in. Let's just jump in. Alright. Daylight. Nothing. No fake out. I assume I used all my luck up on the free tickets for Trainee to get her back to back, so I don't really expect much out of this. New Valor season? Oh yeah, all right. Hold on, let's check that out too. Actually, I'm curious what the new rules are. Yeah, we knew Predator Battle's out, and I know Valor Cup was resetting today, but I didn't mention it. All right, so 350 crystals, cool. 5-star ticket. What is the new rule? Increases blue skill point increase by 50%. When a protection skill is used 2 times, increases pierce power of all allies, including rearguard, by 100%. 100%. Okay. Okay. Pierce and blues. Who'da thunk? All right, let's get summoning anyways. All right, Troop Recruit. All right, so actually, yeah, who's in here? Oh, it's actually gonna work. Oh, do we actually have news now? Oh my God, we have news. Holy shit, they loaded it up. Oh, that's hilarious. God, Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, so who's in here? Hinata, Summer Millum, Albus. There you go, Mai. I told you. I told you. Grand Admiral Diablo, Shinsha. It's literally every dark character, huh? So it's literally only a dark banner, huh? It is. Only a dark banner. Well, I need... Actually, I don't need Millum anymore. I still need Albus and Hinata. So, eh. Reality. Yeah, this is probably your... What is the drop rate for Millum? Uh, 0.164%. Alright. Well, good luck. Good luck, reality. You didn't tell me shit. I told you in chat. My word is law, my. Should you summon on this? Let me use them first before I give a definite answer. We are getting a 5-star, though. We are getting a 5-star, which is a dark character of some sort. Who's got his quote? Did anybody pull his quote? Oh, is that Grand Admiral Diablo? No, it's Veldora. Oh, okay, well. First unit, huh? Dark Veldora. Let's see. This is the first multi with a 5-star, so we'll let it ride. We'll let it ride. Shuna. I don't need Veldora. He's 120. Like, I don't need any protector, actually. Well, that's a Benimaru right there. Okay. Veldora's still decent. He'd been power cut by Overlord Rimuru, but still. Alright, can we go purple? Can we keep the luck going? Probably not. Alright, I don't like this one. Yeah, I didn't like that one. We got Benimaru twice in a row. You pulled Dark Shinsha off Koban? Well, I mean, that works. Oh, Kabuki's here. Hello, Kabuki. Let's see. Single banner. Yes, this is a single unit. This is a single new banner. Single new unit banner. That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to say. What did you miss? Not much. We're like 3 multis in. We're gonna get a Benimaru every day. Every day. Alright, we got a Dusk. We have a Dusk. Can we get a red screen fake out? No. The answer is no. Let's go purple. You didn't go purple. You didn't go purple for me. You gave me a Dark Rimuru, though, so we pulled 2 protectors of varying degrees of usability. Okay. Oh, we're 5 multis then. Valor starting hand is a Rainbow 2/2/2. Okay. Is it actually more chance of a 5-star with a Dawn screen? No. The Dawn screen, Dusk, whatever time of day you want to call it, is just a guaranteed 4-star, at least. That's all it means. This means a 5-star, though. This means a 5-star. Can we get Benimaru in 6 multis? I'd be happy with that. Alright. Let's go, Benimaru. Actually, no, did any... okay. We'll just have to find out. Alright. Where's it going to be? Is it going to be at the front, or is it going to be the last unit again? Like it always is, normally. Guild. Alright, here it is. Alright, well. He just got a skill fusion. I did his video, and he's, you know, he's okay. The plus side is that his skill fusion didn't make him worse. It made him better, because it gives more options for people to get the crit damage, but, I mean, he's still a gimmicky kind of unit. Alright. Oh, Jack's here. Jack, someone in the Sweaty Tryhard chat was asking about you, because you haven't logged in like a week. And I think we told them that yours... Oh, back to back. Alright, let's go. Alright, alright, so we pulled Veldora, Protector Rimuru, and First Annie Rimuru so far. No EX units at all. And obviously no Benimaru. Psychic Elf. Chloe. Alright, here we go. Oh. Alright. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well. We're pulling a lot of 5 stars. Just not people I care about. Alright, can we go 3 in a row? 3 guaranteed animations. Back to back to back. Give me a purple here. Give me a purple. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was brutal. That was brutal. Alright, so we're at 90 pity. Another dusk. High density energy detected. Can we go purple? Can we go purple here? You didn't go purple. Alright, well, looks like Benimaru's gonna shaft me. I mean, it's a decent amount of 4 stars. That'll be good for the shop next month. Next month. What's a skill 2? It is a special convert for blues with a pretty sizable blue everything gauge buff, which is nice. I don't know what it caps out at yet, though. So he is, I guess, a cheaper but better version of Fount of Wisdom Rimuru. Oh, fake out. Ooh. Dark Millum. Okay. Dark Millum. My first maxed level 100 unit ever. Alright, well. We are pulling 5 stars. We pulled quite a few. So we pulled, okay, so Veldora, Rimuru, 2 Diablos, Dark Millum, First Annie Rimuru. So we pulled 6 5 stars and 10 multis. I mean, that's pretty good. Can't use any of them. Oh! We're getting a lot of 5 stars. We're getting a lot of 5 stars. You've never once summoned that Dark Millum? That's unfortunate. Alright. Alright. Come on. Come on. Let's get this Benimaru and let's get out of here. Or at least give me something usable. One of the EX characters. Alright, who is it? Oh. Get out of here. Okay, well, the game is going to troll me until 200 pity, apparently. That's what's going to happen. Is I'm just going to be eternally trolled for 20 multis. And we're going to pull just a bunch of old 5 stars. And we're not going to pull any EX units at all. Okay. Well. This is fun. This is always fun. Bandai is watching me, that's right. Bandai says you can't be too lucky anymore. I actually thought Albedo was going to get a buff. Have you heard anything change because of the survey? No. I highly doubt they will actually change the units, because that would cost money for them to re-license the property. Covert operations, huh? Acting as Soe's, but oh! Oh. Oh shit. Okay, we got him. Cool. We're done. What are we at, like 150 or something like that? Ugh. Strike a pose. Extremely rare Benimaru Spy General. Okay, so I think we're pretty early in the multi. What are the odds we get 2? What are the odds that we get 2 of them in this multi if I skip luck this? Alright, well, let's see it. Skip. Luck. Go. That didn't work. Alright. Oh, we're only at 130. Well, I mean, that's not terrible. It's not terrible, but we're done. But we're done. That's the important part. The odds of me hugging Captain America. Well, I mean, if you pay enough money, you can hug Captain America. Just like if I pay enough money, I can pull the unit. Weird how that works, right? Alright. Dark Benimaru. What a joke. And you did. Well, see, money solves all our problems, right? Which reminds me, I have to pay bills after this, because we got paid. Technically yesterday. Alright, actually, let's rank up his skills up first. I want to see what this percentage goes up to. Will we get the free tickets? It looks to be we'll get a free 10 bitch tickets. Not for his banner, though. So, at least I don't think so. Alright, so this is going to go up to a 30% buff. Is that what I'm seeing right now? Yeah, okay. A 30% gauge increase for blues across the board. That's not bad. Because that will stack with the individual, like, extra blue alt gauge or extra blue skill points, or whatever. It will not stack with, like, the 10% all gauge increase on blues that most orb changes have. Okay. Huh. Not really sure how I feel about Benimaru, but let's use him. Let's use him. We'll formulate a objective opinion. I know his ult is just damage, that there's no secondary effect. So 50% physical attack up and 25% ult resistance down for one enemy. One enemy. I saw some people in the comments are like, I really hope that's a mistranslation and it's actually an AoE ult resistance down. And while that would have been cool, it also would have pushed the skill up to like 55 points. If he was going to do an AoE ult resistance, so I wasn't expecting there to be a mistranslation. Check if that's enough for 2 protectors turn 2 without other protection gauge supports. Oh, just using the big 3? Or not using the turn 2 units. It might be. You're getting an extra 20% off of it versus what we would normally get. Yeah, we can test it out. Got him at 20. Nice. Makes up for spending 16k crystals on the Overlord banners. I mean, there were 3 Overlord banners, and you spent 16k between all 3 of them? Some people would call you lucky. Some people would call you lucky to have 16k to spend on all 3 banners. But only some people. Other people would say, God damn, why would you do that? It's 30%. I might as well do this. Am I running out on any EX rocks? 86, 84, 85, 100? No, okay, we're good. Alright, and I assume he uses a katana? Assuming being the keyword, he uses a normal sword. Okay, well. Sure, I guess. Sure. A dark katana. No, a dark sword. We have a few of them that do that. Okay. Alright, that ends in 30 seconds, so we'll just sit here for 30 seconds. Let's, I guess, build the team. We'll go into the beatdown battle. And he will replace Fount of Wisdom Rimuru? Quote, unquote? Where is he gonna be? Dark Benimaru, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna not use turn 2 units. So let's just take you out and let's take you out. And we'll test that. Shuna gives points, so yeah, that'll be fine. Alright. Beat down battle. Let's go Inferno. That way they actually live a little bit. Doesn't really matter, because we're just doing this test. I'm not even going to gear him for now. I just want to see. Oh, right. The stage is built for Gobta's orb change. Spark, alright, have a good night, man. Oh, auto mode's on. Okay. Alright, so how much does a 6-handed blue give? This is 10%? Yeah, okay, that'll cover it. So yeah, you can send that 30% buff and you'll get double protector as long as you have maxed out traits for the big 3. Or if you have some turn 2 units. Alright, well that's good to know. Not gonna lie, they made these units pretty universal. It's tempting to pull up the Annies next month. Universal is subjective, I guess. Benimaru, I think, will have a lot more staying power than Shuna does. Because Pierce, not really the best buff skill in the world. And then her orb change is limited to Tempest Elite, so that cuts her usefulness in, like, an 8th or something like that. Benimaru will have a lot more use outside of this meta, being just a generic physical buffer and a blue orb changer, with a pretty good gauge increase on it. So that does help his case a little bit. I still kind of wish he had just 2 buffs, though, at the end of the day. Alright, let's call this team in. And then we'll, again, swap you out. Benimaru, and then we'll put Dark Lumi? Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, because we're going to take Dark Millam's katana. No, we need a Dark Sword. Oh, right, we can take well, I guess we could take this one. Or we could take the monthly pass one. Whatever works. What do you think the part 3 unit will be? I know a lot of people are saying Diablo. I'm inclined to go with that as well, considering that we still need the Diablo, but at the same time, we could get him for the next meta that'll happen at the end of March. I feel like we'll probably get the Diablo. I don't really know who else they would bring in that would really be interesting. I don't know. Okay, so 11299. He's a team buffer then, huh? Yeah, he's a team buffer. Which makes sense. I mean, he's support. Okay, let's try it out, I guess. What about if Shion is training and just swap them? It is possible. Like, they could do a number of things, because there's so many Tempest Elite units, right? There's so many options to pick from, but realistically, there's only so many because they want to make money, or at least attempt to make money here. Alright, so there you go, nerf that, orb change this. We'll bring you 2 in, so Gobta will come out, and Space Rimuru will come out. See, the thing about this team is that his buff is worse than Fount of Wisdom Rimaru's. So it's actually not going to make us kill any faster. Because he's not AoE. His buff is smaller. His secondary effect on his buff is not AoE. So I'm a little confused, I guess. $70, $75, $70. Okay, so Shuna still hits harder. $250 for Summer Memories Milim and a 108 Benny. Was it worth it? Yeah, was it worth it? Abel, hi. Have you heard of the new collab? No? There's not a collab? Unless you're talking about something else that Slime is collabing with that's not this game. In which case, no, I still haven't heard about it. Oh, okay, well that works out. We can use Benimaru's orb change here, so that's nice. Let's use the Pierce buff, because we'll have enough points for it. And I believe this will still go to Shuna, because she has a higher attack stat. Perfect. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Actually, let's just give Shuna the buff. Alright, so now she's done. We can get her out of here, technically. And we'll bring Gobta in. Yeah. Or we can bring Space Reamer in, because he's got the turn 3 protection trait. Alright. That won't be enough to cover that. But that is a decent amount of protection gauge we got off of nothing, right? So that this 1 and almost 2 protection gauges was off that 30% buff, because we were capped out, and we started at 0. Alright, I think Benimaru has the highest, and then, okay. With the turn 3, we get almost enough to get another double. Okay. Let's see. So let's give Benimaru the alt. Okay, good. And we can... we do Shuna's orb change. We can bring Gobta in for Space Rimaru, because he's type disadvantage. We use his orb change as well. He still has the Pierce buff, so we'll have it for next turn as well. There's a double stack of trainee. Strano, have a good night. Guarded that, because we're hitting trainee. I wonder, Joker, what is making that dark flame effect appear in your characters? That is from placing high in Valor Cup. That is from placing in the top 100, 200 of ranked Valor. You get it for a month, and then it resets at the next Valor Cup, and if you place again, then you get it back. It does nothing but look cool and also slow down your computer or phone. Okay, so we will alt swap here. We'll lower the Pierce resistance. We'll give Benimaru the EX alt. Actually, probably shouldn't have done that alt swap. Pop, pop. Yeah, okay. Looking good there. We'll bring Space Rimaru back in. This will probably go to Shuna now. The other Shuna. It went to Space Rimaru. Okay, well. Yeah, well. Let's hit Ranga. Okay. Jaded, have a good night. Yeah, I'd never talk about it in my guides because it does nothing. It does nothing. Alright, so there's the 80-point seal. Thankfully they didn't kill Shuna. Now we're on turn 5. We have enough to do everything here. We've got orbs for everybody, so let's go ahead and do it. So... Ooh... That's 110. That's 150 points. So we would have had to not do something last turn, and we would have had to cap out. Let's do this. Okay, so let's bring Shuna for Gobta. And we'll bring Benny in for Shuna. And we'll use the physical buff. And we'll do the full orb change. And then we'll do the follow-ups. Okay. So we've got the Pierce buff, we've got the physical buff, and the ult resistance down on one character, and then we've got the ult buff from Water Shuna, plus the follow-ups. We're not going to do good damage here. I'm going to tell you that right now. And then we'll try and follow up on Traya. Alright. Shuna. We're not going to do... we're going to do like 300k or less. Actually, we're going to do less than that. We're going to do like 200k, if that. Yeah, 191. That was close. Benimaru setting the thread fetters on fire. It's a decent looking ult. I like his little power pose though. 284k on the single target. Okay. It is higher than Shuna. You're not gonna do a lot. You have type disadvantage. Yeah, 32. But we killed Millum. And then this should kill Traya with the follow-ups. Okay, Traya's dead. And then Benimaru's follow-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... we're still missing the DPS unit, so... And we also didn't have one of the buffs active. We didn't have the attack buff from Rimuru, which actually... Is the Space Rimuru attack buff, if he's skill fused, better than Benimaru? Because he's got the 40% attack and 30% ult resistance down for everybody. Let's test it out. Let's do it again. Predator Battle Story has Soe switching into Benimaru's outfit off-screen, so that might be third unit. Off-screen? If we saw a character model, then I would be more inclined to believe that it was happening. But if there's no character model for him, grains of salt we will be taking. Imagine thinking Soe will get an EX unit. I mean, they gotta give him one somewhere, right? The collab is what the game Guardian Tales? Never heard of it. I've never heard of it. But I think we're done with collabs, right? We had 2 major collabs very close together. We've had other collabs the past 5 months or so. I think we're all collabed out. And especially based on how they treated the Overlord collab, I don't think anyone wants another collab anytime soon. Alright, well, Benimaru. So Shuna did 191 around. Did more against Milim, but I didn't catch that number. That's certainly a hand right there. Okay. Let's do this now, and we'll do the Pierce buff. We'll get you in here first, and then we will do the Pierce buff. Has there ever been a ReZero collab? No. No, there's not. There's been 3 anime collabs. Konosuba, Idolmaster, Overlord. Konosuba team was last year for June? Late June into July was the Konosuba collab. And it was only 2 weeks. It was only 2 weeks that collab was. And then they kicked us into Summer Memories and they gave us 4 banners. Which technically Shizu was considered part of the adventurer meta because she was fire and she gave a weakness strike buff. But she was split in between these 2 metas. So yeah, Konosuba, July, and then Idolmaster, November, December, and then Overlord, last month. Oh yeah, we can put this. 130 pity? 1 copy? And then we gotta delete you. And we'll put him down here. Tempest Elite. Tempest Elite Benimaru. And he was doing 8% Pierce power. I don't know who he needed, but he was a team buffer. Okay. We had a Pac-Man, like... Yeah, okay, technically we can call it a collab. There was nothing summonable about it. We didn't get anything out of the Pac-Man collab as far as, look at my box. But we did definitely get to walk around as Pac-Man in Tempest, and we got a Predator battle for it. I mean, yes. Technically, you are correct. Alright, so let's give Shuna her ult. We got a gallery image too, but I can't say look at my box and look at these characters. We can use a battle unit Pac-Man, or a protector Pac-Man, or protector Ghost, or a free-to-play Ghost. Like that, I wouldn't really call that a collab if I can't use anything out of it. Because otherwise we would have had like 7 or 8 different parts of collabs for Slime Diaries. Technically they put collab on that title. Technically. Let's go ahead and send this to. Not on you, though. Why are we hitting Ranga? Would I consider Fire 2.0 collab, then? Technically, they labeled it as a collab, but it's not like a different anime IP collab. So there are levels of collabs. They were both advertised as collabs. Ichiban Kuji was promoted as a collab. Technically, yes, we've had 3 major collabs. We've had 1 weird Pac-Man collab-y thing, and then we've had a whole bunch of other collabs. Collabs. Alright, so we'll use Benimaru's orb change here. We'll get Shuna out for... actually, we'll get Space Rimuru out. We'll use this alt swap. Now Shuna can come out for the other Shuna. And we can do this orb change. There we go. And then we can give Benny an alt. The Pac-Man collab doesn't really sound like... Because it's not, really. For all intents and purposes, if people who play other gacha games are like, if you say collab, they say, who did they give us? And if you say nobody, they're going to look at you and be like, then that wasn't a collab. And to be fair, that's a fair assumption. That's a logical assumption. You shouldn't be calling things collabs if in a gacha game if you got nothing out of it but a gallery image. Is it worth summoning the new pack? I mean, we're testing Benimaru right now. I will give you a definitive answer in a bit. Okay, so we will alt swap again. And then we'll give Benimaru his alt. And then we will... We need the orange. Orb change, orb change. And we'll bring Space Rimuru back in. Give him the alt. Boyo. Reamer still has the Pierce buff, even though he's type disadvantage. He's gonna do more than that. Yeah, okay. Alright, so last time we used the alt buff and the Benimaru buff. So now let's use the alt buff and the Rimuru buff and see how much damage we do in comparison. As long as Rimuru doesn't die. Okay. Okay, so alt buff. And then you come in for Shuna, and you come in for Gobta. And then we'll use Rimuru's attack buff, and 30% alt resistance for everybody, which his alt resistance is higher than Benimaru's, and it's AoE, but we're losing technically 10% on the actual buff, because Benimaru is a 50% physical buff, and Rimuru is a 40% attack buff, and they are calced at different times, so they do have different levels of power increase. Okay. So again, Shuna did about 191 across the board, and Benimaru did 287. So now let's see. Shuna 222, alright, that's better. And 266, and that's worse. Math. Alright. And I didn't target the right character, so they all went random. I mean, not a lot of people are going to have a skill-fused Rimuru. Let's just put that out there first off. But does this team run any better with Benimaru than it did with Fount of Wisdom Rimuru? And to that I would say, not really. Okay. So what else can we do? Let's put the element buff on for Hinata. Wherever she is. Wherever she is. I can never find. God damn it. There she is. She has a water sword that other Hinata probably has right now. Yep. I don't know why it keeps giving it. Oh, it's probably from Valor. Not Valor, Tower. Okay, so now that we have a 40-point buff in here as well, so 2 40s and then a 55, this should run a little bit better. And we should get more damage out of it because we have a 3rd buff. I'm a pretty new player and I'm around 220 EP. I seem to be stuck and can't really advance. Any tips to get a better team? Gear. Gear is going to be the single biggest thing that is going to gatekeep people in the early game. Because you might be running like 6-star unawakened gear like these books that are just level 60 without the purple stars on them, when you should be working towards getting awakened gear for your armor, your bracelets, and your weapons. And that's going to be the biggest contributor to pushing you over that wall of content clearing. After that, it's the EX boards and just ability release boards in general. Having all of these maxed out. Unfortunately, level 5 means getting dupes, unless they're EX characters, in which they already get access to that. But primarily it's going to be gear, and then after that is going to be a lot of your bond XP and your magic buildings. So if we go into town, and we have... Okay, not here. Loading. Still loading. Still loading. We've got these magic buildings down here. And you click on fire and you go info. So increases fire character HP by 9.5% across the board, and you do that for all of them, and that's 9.5% extra stats on top of what you already have. And then the other part is going to be actual bond XP, because you get percentages from them as well. So interact here, and Shion is level 42, which means you get 8.8%. So 8.8 plus the 9.5, and then that's a decent amount of stats that you get. But obviously, you need to grind the game, you need to play the game to get bond XP and get those buildings leveled up. So first off is gear, then it's those other miscellaneous things, and then it's your ability boards, and then it's dupes. Dupes is like the last thing, because they're hard to get, and I can't just tell people, just get dupes. What's wrong with you? Just summon. It's not really fair. Let's get rid of that notification from Benimaru. We finally give him a new outfit. Hooray! Because he's only had the same ones for fucking a year and a half. Alright, let's try that team. I don't know if it's saved or not. It probably didn't. Oh, it did. Okay. Sure. Is 75 the highest the element towers go? No, they can go higher. I'm just capped at 75 because of my population. But Star and other people have like 220,000 population. Those buildings go higher. They can never stop. But, like, technically, within the game and the assets, those buildings can go as high as they want. But because you are hard capped at population and you can only have so much population, that soft caps you at whatever level. So I think nature's at like 84? Maybe not that high. The cap is 99, I think, but it's physically impossible to get to 99 because there's just not that many population buildings. There's not enough time that the game has been available for you to get to that high of a level of population, even if you're doing max buildings. And unless you're literally spending every single person you ever get just on finishing buildings, it's not possible. What levels generally do you bond them for? I mean, for early game, if you can get to 15 or 20, that's a good start. Mid game is 30s, and then end game is like 40 plus, because I think I'm capped at like 45, and no one is above 42. because it takes so much bond XP to get them up to that level at that point. Once you hit level 30, it takes a lot of bond XP. It takes a lot of food. It takes a lot of conversations. And I get 1,008 bond XP just from talking to people. And it's still going to take me 26 days to level up Shuna from 0 to the next level. Because she needs 27,000 bond XP. Okay, let's try this again. Hinata is not on Tempest Elite, so we do have to, maintain that knowledge. That this is the front line that's going to have to be used if I want to... well, we have Gopta as well. But if we want to use the special convert... Yeah, 20s for early game I think is a very reasonable number. It doesn't take that much food, and you can grind the harvest events and just dump a butt ton of food into people if you have the parallel processing ability and you have the extra potions to actually put a lot of stamina into them. That's a good hand. Okay, we'll take that. Let's Pierce buff, let's Orb change. Hinata's trait does not matter anymore, so we'll just do this. What do you mean, just spend money? You don't have it? You don't have it's fine. Yeah, that's what credit card companies want you to do. Hey, I know your credit card limit is only 10,000, but we upped it to 25,000 so you can have more money to spend. It's free, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they like to do. And you're like, oh man, I have 15,000 extra dollars to spend. And then they destroy you on interest. Credit cards, slippery slope. Very slippery slope. Best way to get potions when you're out of them, grind Tower of Isis, get the Isis coins, and buy potions using that. It's free. All it takes is time. And, stamina potions are... Well, tower stamina potions are easier to get. Technically, quote-unquote. I wouldn't really believe that. Oh, that's a hand. Let's do that. Well, actually, would I say they're easier to get? I don't really know if that's the case. Never mind. We got another blue incoming, so we're good. We have no Benimaru orbs, but we'll give this to Benimaru anyways. I'm actually going to make a video tomorrow on where to get potions from Tower, because with the Kaijin event out, everybody should be grinding that. So I'm going to make a PSA video about it. You just arrived. How did the summons go? 130. 130 pity, but we did pull a lot of 5 stars on the way. So it's like, I can complain that I had to go to 130, but I can't complain that I didn't pull nothing on the way. Oh, we got a Shuna ult as well. Okay, well, let's see what this swaps out. Please be Benimaru. Okay, cool. So, Benimaru will get his ult. Do we... Okay, let's math this out first. So that's 80, so 55, so that's 135 points, and we're gonna have 130. Ugh. Okay. So I actually can't do much here. Except take him out. If I want to use all buffs. If I want to use all the buffs. Okay, we'll just hold on to it then. We'll just send these. And we'll ensure that Hinata has an orb, and we'll ensure that, well, Shuna's gonna have multiple orbs, but whatever. Ow. Dick. It's actually not what I was going for, game. Really not what I was going for there. I didn't really need... Shad plays. Anyway, gonna dip. Thanks for the answers. Good luck on the future. Alright, man. Have a good day. Night. Whatever time it is for you. Okay, well, I guess we're going to see how much damage Shuna does with full buffs. So let's do alt buff. And then Shuna will come in for Shuna. And then we'll use the element buff. And then we'll bring Benimaru in for Hinata. And then we'll use the physical buff, and then we'll have a full hand. What color rocks do you usually prioritize? Yeah, what Mai says. Red, blue, yellow, green, and then the light blue. Because the light blues are only used for protectors, and they only ever drop 2 of them every month, and one of them is free to play. And it's not really necessary that you max them out and use it on them. So it's very easily even 1 unit a month if you pull them. So light blue, lowest priority. Red, everyone's got attack stats. DPSs need them, they use a lot of them. Red are the highest priority. Alright, let's see how much damage we do. Alright, Shuna 369. Okay. Well, I mean, that's okay. We did kill everybody. Well, looks like we might. Counter. Okay, I mean, we're able to kill Inferno 1 with this team. Second anniversary Hinata has not come back? Has she come back before? I don't remember. Okay, I mean... He is a better Fount of Wisdom Rimuru, yes. Because he's cheaper for not much of a drop-off on his actual buff potential. And he does have an orb change that has a very, very good percentage boost. But if you have Fount of Wisdom Rimuru, I think you're fine without Benimaru. Unless you, for some reason, really like Benimaru, and this is his first EX character. He is definitely good. He's stuck in a wonky kind of meta, but he's dark, which means he's type neutral against everybody. What would I give him? I'd give him like a solid 8. I think he's got enough general viability to be good across most of the game. Any blue team needs, you know, a special converter and extra gauge increase at a higher number than normal. And, you know, the physical buff is where, you know, he's not up into, like, the 9s or 10s, because it's half the game, and sometimes you don't need physical units. So... his 50% buff, I think, is the same as Space Valentine, if I remember correctly. But she has that extra effect after turn 8. Yeah, 50% physical, and it's for 2 specific teams, so actually it's better than her for 7 turns. Not on or on the good team. And then if you put her on one of these and you go to turn 8, then it becomes much better. Okay. Red Rosy Tees. I don't think I ever actually looked at the name of that skill. Alright. Dark Benny. Where did you even go? Where do you even go? Why am I losing you? There you are. 130 pity in. Should you continue to try for trainee? I mean, not unless you love trainee. And you care about Jubilee in 2 weeks. Trainee is not a good protector. She's a power-crept version of Bride Mirren, and when the fuck do you use Bride Mirren? Answer me that question. I use her personally in Tower, because I use Bride Shuna for my Tower runs, but that's the only time I use Bride Mirren. Or if I need to auto-mode the food event, because they're always dark. And I can just put Bride Shun up front, and she can just yoink all the orbs to herself. But yeah, she's not good. You're never gonna use her again. All right, let's see the story. Let's see this Benimaru off-screen outfit change. Oh, you get a different vibe from Shuna in that outfit. Is that because she's literally showing off almost everything? Maybe. Benimaru's skills aren't exactly spy material. I had a spare outfit that was similar to Sokka's, but brother refused to try it on. That's because it wasn't similar, it was literally her clothes. Benimaru in the Sokka outfit. Okay, that's... That'd be interesting. to see Benimaru in that outfit. All right, well. There, you look more like a spy with Soe's clothes on. Yeah, but it sure feels strange wearing the same outfit as him. Oh, they're not happy about that. Take it off. Strip. No, you should change. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let me borrow your clothes. I'll put them on and show you just how stealthy a real spy can be. Okay. Alright, we don't see it. Rimuru said twinning. He certainly did. Alright, okay. So, off-screen costume swap for Soe and Benimaru. When's the last time we got a Soe outfit, guys? Or when's the last time we got a summonable Soe? Don't worry, I'll wait. Name it off for me. Don't say anything. When's the last time that you can remember getting a summonable Soe unit? Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. What are the packs they brought? Oh, wow. They're giving Starstones for literally everything at this point, aren't they? And you can't get the other EX Dark units from his. He has black crystals too. Bro, what? They're dropping so many packs. Black crystals plus... Wait, what are these? Wait, what? Benimaru, black crystals, new character featured 5-star guaranteed recruit ticket times 3. At what rate? Well, that's an interesting pack. I haven't seen those before. Normally they're just crystals and black crystal, or they're just magic crystals and the black rocks. But they're giving you a 5-star ticket that is a new character featured? Up to 3 of them at once? I'm tempted to buy one just to look at it. I'm tempted to buy one. But also at the same time not tempted because I have Benimaru. Legacy, is the new unit good? He's actually fairly good. But he's also replaceable. If you have Fount of Wisdom Rimuru and you have no problems running Fount of Wisdom Rimuru, I would say just pass and skip him. Huh. Oh, we got some moats. Battle moats? I could actually use this pack. I could actually, it's funny enough, I could actually use this pack. Joker is random the tickets. I bought it. Well, I know it's random, but like, what are the rates for Benimaru on it? Are they, is it like a 7.5 across the board or something, or is it like Benimaru at 15%? Because it doesn't say 15%ers on them like they normally do. Like, what were the rates for that banner? Because I can't check it, unfortunately. Actually, never mind, I can check it. Hold on, I lied. Right, we gotta go dark. He's at a 4%. Okay, well, guess what that means, guys? That means it's a 96% chance to fail. And not. Alright, I mean, they are guaranteed 5 stars, though. Which is, I think, higher value than what we would normally get. They're just on black crystal packs, which are inherently not super great. Okay, what's the starting hand? Oh, right. Someone told me that already, huh? 2/2/2. Okay. He uses a regular sword. Yeah, he uses a regular sword. Weird, right? Kinda weird. But this entire meta is a kinda weird meta, so what did you really expect out of it? What else do you want to do? Kaijin, Dino event, beatdown. He's a blue orb changer. He's buffing physical damage. Yeah, let's try this. That's the Dino event, which I no longer need a team for. Okay. He's dark. But he'll still get the extra buff from this. So let's make him the DPS unit. So we're gonna need a dark physical leader. Is there a dark physical leader? I don't think there is. No. We'll put him up front, underneath, we'll put Dark Gnome underneath him. And then we'll put Fire Benimaru back here. Wherever that bastard is. There he is. And then we'll put Violet underneath him. Thanks for answering my questions. Have a good night. Have a good night, Zach. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so physical buff. We need another buff. We could put Megamine in here. Yeah, let's put Megamine in here for funsy onesies. Physical and crit. Where's Shinsha? This will be fun. You need to be Gazelle or Earth Melon, one of the two. And so we got Orb Change, Orb Change. Actually, no, let's put Summer let's put Summer Shizu in here too. You get Earth Millum. And underneath Megamine can be... Guy? Yeah, Guy. Guy. We'll make a Guy. Alright, we gotta make sure he has the highest attack stat, though. So, Benimaru is gonna lose his weapon. Also, he needs better gear. I'm really reaching, guys. I'm really reaching, because we don't have access to some of the other fucking beatdown battles. I can't test him on another world or a Warrior's Mind team. Bane of my goddamn existence in this game. I swear to God. I have gear for you made, right? Yeah. I wish I would have started playing again during the Overlord collab. No, you don't. You would have been horribly disappointed. Just like everybody else. I don't know if you know what happened during the Overlord collab, but they didn't do it very well. Lumi. You've got gear, you've got gear. As long as you don't have a higher attack set, which you shouldn't because you're not attached to anybody. You just want Shizu. Oh, well, that's fair. Shizu's really good. She's the best unit to come out of it. I guess we could have brought Hinata as well, huh? Oh, well. Okay, 11... Alright, we're good. And what's your charm? Is that blue protection gauge? Really what we need? I don't really think so. Let's do dark attack. Yeah. Okay. The need to... Oh, hey, Midmat. They need to let beatdown stages stay in the new tab. Yeah, yeah. There's no reason, apart from maybe, like, game data optimization for size, but, like, all the assets are already in the game. So it's like, I don't know if that's actually a legitimate argument. I don't think it is, actually, now that I really put my thought into it. So I don't see why, except just gatekeeping people unreasonably. I mean, I know people in the Discord have mentioned it to Alara, so it's not like she's not aware. And it's not like no one has ever put it on a fucking survey, or even, you know, a Q&A from last year when EX were a thing. Bob Alvin, have a good night. I think light follow-up is better, it has no weakness. I would agree with that. I would agree with that statement. Alright, so Benny for Benny. And Megamine for Shizu, I guess? I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, that works. Sure, why not? Orb change again. And then we'll bring Benny in for Shinja. And we'll bring you in for Benimaru. And we'll give Benimaru an ult. There we go, awesome. How many points do we have? We have 62. Are we gonna get another... No. Okay, so we're not gonna use the Shizu buff quite yet. Alright, so we are getting the super weak point because Trainee is effective versus Earth, which makes Benimaru effective against Earth. Follow-up attacks will help the burn. The game really wants me to have green orbs, apparently. Sure. We'll do this. We'll build up points, I guess. Alright, that works out well. Okay, so we can alt swap, we can orb change, we can weakness strike, because that lasts for 2 turns. We can give Benny his EX alt and send him away. And that's the only buff we can use. Well, what is... We're not critting, actually, so this doesn't really matter, actually, now that I think about it. 80% alt damage, though, which takes over Megamine spots. We actually don't have to use Megamines at all. So we just need 95 points to nuke next turn, which we're gonna have. Okay, so yeah, let's just run it like this, then. Unless we manage to crit magically. The day we get a new charm that permanent increases any protector's skill cap, team building becomes so much fun. I have been wondering when they're actually going to give us more friggin' charms. Like, they haven't introduced any since the introduction of charms, which came with the introduction of Valor Cup, which came with the first anniversary, if I remember right. Yeah? So they haven't really touched it. They've done the engraving, or the resonating thing with the bamboo forest, but that doesn't change the effect, and it didn't add any new effects. It just boosted the stat coverage. So, eh. Okay. So, we'll bring you in. We'll use your buff. Boom. And then we'll bring other Benimaru in. And we'll use the new Benny buff plus the instant damage, I guess, for fun. Well, we can do that. We can orb change here, I guess, for funsies. We'll get the follow-ups here. I'm fairly certain Benimaru's going to kill. He's got the 60%, he's got an alt damage, he's got weakness strike, he's got physical buff, he's got alt resistance down. And he's, yeah. So I think we'll be fine. 288. That's not as much as I thought he was going to do. That's unfortunate. And the blues are now nerfed. Huh. That didn't, Why did it bring Megamine? If we're not going to use her? I should have put the hero in for Megamine, is what I should have done. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of things that this game could do a lot better, and it would just make the game so much better. And they just don't want to do it. Which is funny, because it's not like I don't make videos talking about how to make the game better. And we know that they watch me. So my next question is, why aren't they implementing the things? Not because, like, I'm high and mighty Mr. Ego YouTuber, but it's like, I have a pretty good read on the community, right? And the community, like, the feedback comes through me. And then we can send that to Alara in the Discord, right? And if it's coming from the Discord, and it's coming from the only YouTuber that covers the game, and it's pretty, you know, universal in the comments, like, what people have problems with in this game, like, what is so hard? Why do they just not do it? They want people to come play their game. They want people to spend money. And how they do that is make the game more friendly for everybody and more enjoyable for players of new and old value. Because a lot of the things I talk about in the user survey videos is not only things geared towards, you know, whales and long-term players, it's also for new players. Like, the fact that you cannot get any of the free-to-play battle units from the past year is actually disgusting. It's just gross. Like, why? What's the point? Like, Yom is really good, yeah. And he will help a lot of people clear the game. Well, that's good. That means people will play your game. And then they'll be like, oh, I like this vengeance meta. Or I like this whole vengeance gimmick. We should probably summon when it really comes back. And it will probably entice people more to spend money. So it's like, why? Why are we kneecapping ourselves on purpose, Bandai? Studio devs. It's probably not Bandai's fault, because they're publisher. They're not the developers. I know we always blame Bandai for everything, but it's not actually up to them, probably. I don't know. There's so many things they can do to make this game better, and they don't do it, and that's just the terrible truth. My only hope is if they're holding out on putting these updates out to the anime release, because there's a lot of insane content that Slimeverse has in store for the game. You know, that is the glass half full mentality, right? They're making all of this really crappy, so when we actually have new anime hype, that they can make everything really good. And it'll bring a lot of new players in because, oh hey, Slime Season 3 is airing. There's a new game. They can probably even promote it during Slime, during commercials in Japan. I'm sure they will. And it's going to bring a lot of people over. Not for us, though, because it doesn't air on TV. It airs on streaming services. Don't quote me on that, though. I don't think they put Slime on normal TV, cable TV. Cable TV is kind of dead. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know where else to use Benimaru, because there is nowhere else I can really effectively use him. Do we end the stream? What else you guys want to do? I mean, it is almost 8:30 because stupid friggin' daylight savings time. Okay. Set those. We got these 5. Let's go into Valor Cup. Let's try a round of Valor Cup, and we'll build a Tempest Elite team because it's built for this meta now, and that's, I think, after this round we'll end it. We're doing a lot of damage against Earth units, but okay. Alright, so the starting hand is a 2/2/2. Let's get you out of here. Let's bring in the new Benimaru. And then we'll put Water Shion underneath you. And we'll give you a Heal Charm. Heal Charm. That's fine. Alright, let's make sure people are geared properly for this. Space Rimuru. Give you that. Do need to make sure that Shuna has the highest attack stat, though, so we can give her the AoE ult. I have not bought the Jean and Blanc gear yet, because honestly, I don't need to. And I already have space gear made for them, so I don't really think there's a whole point. The hero will need a jacket. We have 4 Valor Cup jackets, though, maxed out, so, I mean, we're looking pretty good on that. And I think I have I have a Valor Cup katana done for Milim. It's just that we're not using her, obviously. I don't think Shuna's gonna need it, huh? No, we'll let Shuna run with her normal gear. Benimaru needs a new jacket. He'll be up front. And then you will need it. There we go. I just need one Valor Cup jacket. That'll be the next project I work on, I guess. No, wait. What am I doing? You need the actual Valor gear. There you go. Well, hold on. What are you doing? Okay, so I'm trying to visualize 11-2. The hero has too high of an attack stat. Benimaru also does as well. So I guess we'll take Millam's katana off. (10-6). Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm trying to visualize how this is going to work. So turn 1, we're just going to send a bunch of orbs. I don't think Shuna seals anything either, does she? Attack skills are sealed. Okay. Alright, so turn 1, we send the something. Turn 2, we'll bring Shuna in, and we'll use her big orb change, because we'll have enough points, because training's giving us 30. And then we can probably rewind off that, too. And then we'll go from there. Let's see how this goes. Did it say blues are giving extra protection or skill points? Chase, is the new unit good? He's decent, but he's replaceable. So if you have Fount of Wisdom Rimuru, probably don't need him. Skill point increased by 50%. Okay. Let's do this. Right, see, that's why I want the magic seal. So they can't orb change turn 1. But now we'll have 71 points, so good. So we'll rewind. Boom. We'll take the hero out for Shuna. We'll use her convert and we'll hit everything. Boom. And then we'll keep sending over there. We need to use the protector twice in order to get that extra pierce power. But also, I think... I still think this is a turn 14. Because obviously we don't get enough gauge here. But that's a good hand, because we can bring Benny in now. For Space Rimuru. And we'll do his orb change. Not enough to use the Pierce buff here, though. Alright. We'll do that. Oh, let's do... Trainee should give it to Shuna. Perfect. That'll heal that Shuna. Cool. All Earth. Everybody's Earth. Alright. We have the follow-up attacks now, which might actually kill. Maybe we shouldn't have done it on an Earth team. Oh no, you took away my ult. Whatever shall I do? Okay. So here, I mean, we could just big chill and do this. And we'll give the EX alt to you. Now we have the permanent pierce power because we've used the protector twice. And we'll just send this one orb over here. That kills Millum. So let's see how much we would do versus an Earth unit. You know, with the buff. 1, 2, 3. We have 160 points now, plus the EX alt. So Pierce, buff, alt buff. Yeah. This doesn't really do anything for us anymore. Because they're not going to live, it'll heal us, I guess. But, okay, cool, whatever. How much does this do? 338. That's really good damage for turn 4. So it would have done about 165 or something like that if it wasn't an EX alt, and that would still be damage cap if you had everybody alive. But we had type advantage, we had the extra 60%, so that number's going to go way down when you're not fighting an Earth team. It's okay. Sheriff, just checking in to say hello before I head out. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I mean, yeah, thanks for stopping by. We're doing pretty good. Benimaru's decent. We got him at not pity, thank God, so. But I hope you have a good rest of the day. And I think with that, I'm going to call it a stream, because this didn't really give us a lot to do here. So I guess I can make the should you summon video. And then I should make the how to get a lot of potions for the Kaijin event. So yeah, short stream, you know, almost 2 hours, still decent. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to go and start doing the videos and all that. Benimaru Showcase should be up later tomorrow, like closely in the afternoon or something like that, so just stay tuned. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, but that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all later.